Happy Friday to all you cowgirls, cowboys, cowpokes out there. Hope you've had a good week and a better May-ish. It does seem like when things start to seem better, things get worse or something else happens, right? But the good news is the weekend is here and it's time to get back to it after taking a week off. Yes, we have returned to the Red Dead Online streams, kicking off the weekend, galloping around on the PC. Let's see, Outlaw, that's right, we're back to Red Dead. Yes, we are. Blue Nova, Corgi, howdy Blue Nova. Space Monkey, what's up Space Monkey? Belfast Gamers here as well, good to have UG and Belfast here, along with Tommy Angelo Jr., along with Doc Holiday's bro. Okay. And see, Kennedy's here. Hello, Kennedy. Good to have all you here. And yeah, I mean, last week we took a little break to play a little Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. And we got that out of our system. So we're back to cowboy hats, Galaxy Traveler, daily challenges, moonshining, trading, hunting, fishing, and all that good stuff. See, Trippy Q. Hello, Trippy Q. How's it going? Good to see all of you. Appreciate you being here. And yeah, it's going to be fun, hopefully. We always hope it'll be fun. Erica's here. Hey, Erica, how's it going? Good to have all you here. So, how's everybody's Friday going? Y'all having a good Friday? Hopefully. Hopefully mine gets better. It's just been one of those days. But hopefully it'll turn around. Let's see, UG Outlaw, with this lockdown in Ireland, I feel like I'm living a movie like Groundhog Day. Yeah. I would just want 2020 to turn around for the better, but something seems to always come up lately that just makes it a little bit worse. And it just sucks, but we're all in it together, and hopefully we'll all get through all this. And I still would like to believe that there'll be something good to come out of 2020. Of course, we also have a presidential election here in the States. Yeah. I'll probably just take that day off and just sleep in all day. Yeah, Purge 2021 is starting to become a reality, Tommy Angelo Jr., unfortunately, the way things are going at the moment. It's just like a whole bunch of bad things are just happening. It's crazy. Crazy times we live in, but I'm sure you could say that about almost any time period in human history. Good times, bad times. We just need some good times again in 2020. But we'll try to make the most of it today. Moseying around Red Dead Online on the PC. And, of course, some of you know the schedule. On Saturdays, we'll be on PS4. Sundays, Xbox One. Fridays, PC. Let's see. Dark Killers is here. What's up, Dark Killers? How you doing? Good to see yous. All right. Let's see. Kennedy, GBI completed Joe's Adventures on hard yesterday. Well, congratulations, Kennedy. Well done. UG Outlaw also completed it, and he said he would never, ever do it again. I'm never doing it again, and I attempted to do it on medium. So, no thanks. I'm done. There will not be another episode. Those levels of salt were too radioactive. It's okay for me to get salty every now and then. I know some of you love it when I get salty, but that was a little too much. Almost up to, I guess, Far Cry Zombies level of radioactive salt. So, Erica is scared to play it on any difficulty. Well, I would just at least try it on easy, Erica. If you're bored, just try it. And, worst case scenario, it gets to the point where you're having difficulty, just drive. I mean, the thing I do like about Joe's Adventures is it is the free roam version of Mafia 2, just like the Jimmy DLCs, even though I don't think they're good DLCs. But at least you have that free roam aspect to Mafia 2, Joe's Adventures, and the Jimmies, as we call them, the Jimmies. Whereas in the main story of Mafia 2, it's very, very linear. It kind of forces you to go from chapter to chapter. I mean, there are points where you can theoretically free roam a little bit on your own. But at the same time, yeah. But fortunately for us, we will put Empire Bay behind us and go off into the west once again. To the trees, the hills, the mountains, the valleys, the lakes, the rivers that await us today. And Red Dead Online. And hopefully, very little issues, bugs, glitches, or features. Our griefers, our modders, because we are on PC today. Let's see. Yuji, I don't blame you, GB. I don't mind the challenge. Yeah, exactly. I don't mind a little challenge, but oh, yeah. Let's just put that behind us. Move on. Sometimes it's best just to put it behind you. Move forward with our lives. And yeah, Tommy Angelo Jr. I have no interest in playing Jimmy's Vendetta. It's not happening. So sorry, Tommy Angelo Jr. I know you love your Mafia. I love Mafia too. But I think that the channel's had its fair share of Mafia content for at least a week or two. I believe that the Mafia Definitive Edition trailer will be coming out in early June, like a week or two from now. I will cover that. I don't know if we're going to do it via live stream or if I'm just simply going to just, like record it and just do screenshots. I'll probably do that because the last reveal live stream I did, I felt like it was a little too chaotic. And I was doing my best, but I feel like they should have done a better job of putting things out on time, and they didn't. And everybody in the chat, even though we had a pretty good turnout, they were getting a little salty with me. And, as the old saying goes, don't shoot the messenger. So I think instead of a live stream video, I'm just going to do like a video just going over the trailer for Mafia Definitive Edition. So that'll probably be the next Mafia content on the channel. But we're going back to Red Dead Online this weekend, and hopefully Monday there'll be something good. Maybe an update. Oh, GB, you all fool. You hope too much. No, Kennedy. You know what? You and your brother need to stop doing that nonsense, okay? Please don't do that. Here's one thing that really irks me. Never bribe me, okay? I do appreciate my super chats. I do appreciate my members, but never say if I give you money. Don't ever do that, please. Don't ever do that. That's not cool. Not cool. Let's see, Fat. What's up, Fat? How's it going? All right. So, anyways, deep breaths. Deep breaths. We're putting Mafia 2 behind us. We're going into the West. Yeah, I need some outdoors experiences. I need some Great Plains and Henniganstead and Heartlands and Amberino. I need that right now. I need some fishing and some good times. Hopefully you all do as well. So anyways, like I said, I do appreciate all of you, my awesome viewers, subscribers, fans, mods, Erica, all the other mods doing a great job as usual. Our Super Chat heroes, members always going above and beyond for the GeauxBurns Nation. Appreciated but never ever required. And to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Red Dead Redemption this month, Super Chat icon is a wanted poster. They're all wanted. And by the way, I did do a feedback video regarding Red Dead Redemption 10 years later. And thank you to everybody that left comments in the Red Dead Redemption 10 years later video. We had a good time. So if you get bored later, you haven't watched the feedback video, check it out later on this afternoon, this evening after the stream's over. And members can always be found listed below in the description sections of live streams as well as the about sections of the channel. And at the beginning and ending of videos. And don't forget about all the socials. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, our awesome Discord community. And we're thinking about doing maybe a Discord party tonight in America time tonight. Like later tonight. Morning in the UK and Ireland and Europe. I mean, I wish that I could set a time that would work for everybody. But it's been a while since we just hanged out in voice chat, just chilled. Everyone doing their thing, playing a video game or just relaxing. So we may do that tonight. We may just do that tonight if I get enough people interested. Been a while since we've done a Discord party, but we do have an awesome Discord community. And don't forget to check out the other channels. I did post a brand new vlog this week over on the Vlogs channel. And Burns Report has seen the end of the Star Wars Saga review series. I wrapped that up on Monday. And a few other Friends channels you can check out as well over in the Friends channel section. And speaking of members, they include Trippy Mark, Azralynn, Oliver King, ACG, Paradise Gamer, Chris Brad 79, Rain. Elite members include UG Outlaw and BELFAST. Both of them are in the chat right now. Hello, guys. Alan Lansing, and honorable mentions to our junior members, ToykoTent, OG Bong, Dirty GECKO, Conor, and Darthz Gaming. Super Chat heroes, May 2020. Junior members, elite members, going above and beyond for the GeauxBurns Nation. All right, let's get going. Let's see, Cheater. What's up, Cheater? How's it going? Let's see, Suzuki. Hi, Suzuki. Is that how I pronounce your name? I hope I pronounced your name correctly. I do try to pronounce people's names correctly. Some people don't pronounce my name correctly. That's why I just let you call me GB or Burns. Either or. It's fine. Let's see. Belfast might get Red Dead Redemption 2 update when the pubs open again. Yeah, I suppose. Let's fix this issue. Where is it? Cancel. Alright. I still need to update my NVIDIA. But I finally got my Elgato working properly again, so I can record B-roll with the Elgato. And so it's always a balancing act between updating my Elgato, updating the NVIDIA, and they seem to cause a conflict between each other for some reason. But glad to have all you here. Hope you're having a great Friday and a good weekend coming up. Appreciate y'all being here. And that's right, we're back in Red Dead Online starting today. Well, technically we went back in Red Dead Online Tuesday because I needed to pump out a poker video. So we knocked that out Tuesday afternoon. We had a good time though. So thank you to everybody that showed up for the poker stream and everyone that watched later on when it was a video, part of my monthly poker series. Sasuke, okay. Well, thanks for. I will do my best to pronounce it correctly. But hello, Sasuke. How's it going? See, Yuji Outlaw Red Dead Online update. Best joke I've heard all day. Yeah. I know. We can all hope, right, that we might be getting something sooner or later. Dances with Wolves is on. I like Dances with Wolves. I don't really care for that remake, though, that CGI remake with the, you know, the blue people. What's it called again? Smurfs the movie? Let's see, Junior. What's up, Junior? How's it going? And Kane's here. Hello, Kane. Good to see all of you. Back in Red Dead Online today. On the PC. This should be interesting. It's probably a good idea to get back into this game. Hopping around on the map, relaxing. Trotting around on Galaxy Traveler. Dog Victus is here. What's up, Dog Victus? Thank you for the like. Hopefully I won't have too much salt today, but there'll probably be a little bit. Maybe. Minimum levels of salt, maybe. But it's good to see you, Dog Victus, and I understand real life happens. Thank you for stopping by, and of course, leaving a like. Always greatly appreciated. See, howdy, Michael. How you doing? Oh, you're currently in your new place. That is awesome, Michael. I hope you're liking it. Let's see, Fat Chinese Gaming's here, and he wants to know if anyone's playing Saints Row 3 Remastered. I thought about it, Fat, and apparently Digital Foundry is giving it rave reviews. They say it actually is pretty good. But I kind of agree with Kari. I feel like the price tag, $40, a little high at the moment. So I'm probably going to wait till maybe it's a little cheaper. Maybe. Hello, Ruben. How's it going? Let's see, Rob's here. Hey, Rob. How's it going? Good to see you, Rob. Alright, so we're back in Red Dead Online. I'll get the posse up for anyone that wishes to join. On the pay side. Alright, we'll start with 4, and if we need more room, I'll expand the posse. Okie dokie. Let's see what else we need. Alright. Yeah, the loser's hand. I can't believe they called it the loser's hand. Alright, that is not my camp. Let us not go over there because we may give that person a wrong idea about us. Well, I mean, I played... Well, that's just a dynamic camp. But I did play Saints Row the 3rd a while back when it came out. I think I still have it. I mean, it was fun. It was actually the very first Saints Row game I actually played. I never played the first two because I always felt like they were... At the time, I felt like they were just a clone of GTA, even though they obviously have their own... They're unique in their own way. But I guess at the time, I just felt like, no, this is just them trying to do their own version of GTA. But there's a certain uniqueness to the Saints Row games. And I did like Saints Row the 3rd. Saints Row the 4th was alright. Like, if you look at it from like the superpower aspects, it's kind of fun. But it's basically on the same map, on the same exact engine as Saints Row the 3rd. And it, like, once you get all the superpowers, it's kind of pointless stealing cars in that game. Because you have all these superpowers. You can run really fast, you can run up buildings, you can glide, you can fly, and all that nonsense. It was still fun, though. Let's see, Karunzi's here. What's up, Karunzi? Let's see, Kari. Hello, Kari. How you doing? See, Saints Row 2 and 3 were your favorites. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, I played a little bit of Saints Row 2 on the PlayStation Now when I had that free trial a while back. It was okay. I never really got like completely into it. Let's see, Saints Row 2 is a little bit more down to earth compared to 3. Yeah, I do like the fact that, you know, they attempted to make Saints Row its own thing and set it apart from GTA, because there's obviously similarities, which is fine. But at the end of the day, you know, there should be differences between games, like fighting games, like some of you brought up. No, I don't have Mortal Kombat 11 fat. Saints Row is kind of like GTA Online. Yeah, Sasuke, I think you're right. Especially since that's probably where they got the broomstick from. That's where they got the idea for that freaking broomstick that a lot of us despise and can't stand. Let's see, Kane is playing, let's see, Black Ops 4 Zombies. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you're enjoying it, Kane. Meanwhile, we're just galloping around the map, just chilling. Beast Mode! What's up, Beast Mode? How's it going? Let's see, Yuji, you like the Mortal Kombat 11 Afterlife DLC? Okay, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Let's see, Kari, sad thing is even Saints Row doesn't have a vehicle. Yeah, well, I mean, there is... The problem is the player, like, in Saints Row the 3rd and Saints Row 4, I can't really speak as much for Saints Row 2 because I only played a little bit of it. But the player itself becomes very OP. So, the boss, isn't that right, the official name for the protagonist, the boss? I do like the customization options for the boss. You can make it male and female. You can make it look however you want him to look. You can give him different voice actor options. But the boss is very OP. So, but it's obvious that Rockstar kind of, sort of, took their flying jet and repurposed it as the broomstick in GTA Online. And there's a bit of that in both games, obviously, GTA Online and Saints Row. Let's see, what do we leave off at? Let's see, oh yeah, the dailies. Thank you, Eric. I was trying to get to the camp before we look at the dailies. We're just moseying around, just galloping around, chatting, chewing the fat. I think that's a snake down there. Alright. Where the hell is the camp anyways, Emmett? Emmett, where'd you put your camp, boy? That's right there. Alright, we're just going to fast travel to the camp. Say, Dan! Hello, Dan. How's it going? There's several easy dailies. Awesome. Well, we're going to do the dailies, and then we'll just do whatever else comes to mind today. But I am sincerely hoping that maybe, just maybe, we'll finally get some information coming up Tuesday. I know we've said that, since March? Yeah, I know. Gets tiresome after a while. But you think by now, Rockstar's just about ready to let us know what they're going to be doing with Red Dead Online going forward with the next update. And Karunzi made some good points in Discord that I do agree with. Yeah, it sucks about the bug, but a lot of other studios were already prepared, and they already had content, and they have continued to add content to their games. Meanwhile, Rockstar has been kind of dragging a little. Tommy, I saw a video about that, and I'm going to be honest, Tommy. It's a stupid idea. Red Dead Redemption does not belong in the Prohibition era. Red Dead Redemption, I mean the Red Dead franchise, belongs in the West. It's a Western-themed franchise. It should always be in the West. The Mafia franchise is where you get that setting. So that's how I feel about it. That I didn't even bother watching the video, but I know what video you're talking about. I think it's one of those clickbait sites, channels, and I consider the idea to be so stupid I didn't even bother watching it, because Red Dead Redemption, the Red Dead franchise, whatever you want to call it, belongs in the West. That's just the way it is. So it better never take place in the 1920s. Now, if Rockstar wants to do their own version of the 1920s or 1930s, well, they can do a GTA set in the 1920s or 30s. But I doubt they ever will. I think they're going to always keep, like, future GTAs will be quote-unquote modern. I think that's the way they're going to go. Let's see. Hendrix, what's up, Hendrix? Let's see. You think Rockstar should drop Outlaw Pass 3 about a big update? Yes, Hendrix, if they're having trouble with the with getting the next update ready, if they're needing more time on it, then at the very least they should drop Outlaw Pass 3. That's something I said a while back. I mean, I even think, like, we went by, like, my State of the Outlaw Pass video and my roadmap video. Both points I made was the fact that they should just break up the two different ones. Like, they should have, like, updates, like the typical game updates with content, as well as roles, heists, etc. But the Outlaw Passes should be their own update, and they should do a better job of rotating the Outlaw Passes. Similar to what they do with Rocket League and Dead by Daylight and various other games that have a pass system. That's kind of the point. Shortly after one season concludes, the next season starts. And that's the way it should be. Darian, what's up, Darian? How's it going? Let's see, where do we leave off? Let's see if they want to do that sort of thing. LA Noire, exactly, Kari. LA Noire is another IP that Rockstar owns. But I think LA Noire should always be from the perspective of the cop, the quote-unquote good guy. So... But, yeah. But here's the thing, like, Hangar 13 is running the Mafia franchise, for better or worse. They are remaking Mafia City of Lost Heaven into Mafia Definitive Edition. That's coming out late August, and that maybe not set in the 1920s, but it'll be set in the 1930s, which is close enough. And hopefully it'll be good. And faithful to Mafia City of Lost Heaven. Let's see. Karenzi, it should stay there. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. We don't care, Crips. Your stupid story. You've told it like a bazillion times already. Let's go over here to Galaxy Traveler. Let me finish reading chat real quick before we get to the dailies. Let's see. Sasky says, are there any other open world game franchises besides Watch Dogs, GTA, Mafia, Saints Row? There's... You know, Red Dead's an open world game, obviously. Let's see, what other open... Like, Chad, feel free to mention some open world games. Like, you know, Bully's an open world game, as Michael's mentioned. And I would love a Bully, too. That would be cool. Let's see. I think that the... Yeah, I agree, Kane. John and Arthur's stories are wrapped up with Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. I would love a future Red Dead game, but I don't think we need another Red Dead Redemption game. I think that story has reached its conclusion with those two games. See, Michael, I seriously doubt GTA 6 will be the last GTA game. As long as GTA is a money-making franchise, Michael, they will continue to make GTA games. See, Darian wants LA Noire 2 as well. I made a video about it a while back about ideas for directions they could go with the LA Noire franchise if they ever do. I'm not against it. I did enjoy playing LA Noire. I was a terrible detective, which is sad because when I was a kid, I used to watch like detective shows like Law and Order, Homicide, Life on the Street, a few others. And I've always been a Sherlock fan and I always thought I would be a good detective. But yeah, I wasn't a very good detective during my LA Noire stream. And then it just got to the point where I just started falsely accusing everybody of being behind everything. So I was kind of like playing into the fact that I was doing a terrible job detecting. Oh well. Red Dead Lumbago, that doesn't work, El Davo, because it has to start with an R. Okay, El Davo? An R. Let's see, Sleeping Dogs. Okay, Kari. Well, there's another one. Yeah, Sleeping Dogs. Alright. Alright, where else are we going? Karenzi, I see Cyber 27. Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 looks like an open world game. Open world, you know, with a first-person shooter vibe to it. A lot of people are excited about it. Alright, let's see if we can do a daily while we're talking. Okay, gotta cook some succulent fish. Do I have enough succulent fish? Alright, let's have a look. No, I don't. We're gonna have to go fishing. Alright, we'll go down to we'll go catch some trout, I guess. See, Hendrix and see, Karenzi. Yes, I am really excited about Ghost of Tsushima. That thing looks great. And that's an open world game as well. It's set in a fictional island. I think it's a fictional island in feudal Japan. You play as a samurai, and it looks really good. I definitely think that if nothing else is going on in July, like no GTA, if we're in between like GTA and Red Dead updates and content, and we're just looking for something to play, I think I may have to go try it out. I hear it's going to be difficult. It's going to be one of those games where it'll punish you if you make mistakes whenever you're in combat. But it still looks beautiful, and I'm very interested in it. See, Kane, best line from LA Noir has to be, okay. Alright. Just Cause, yeah, Red loves the Just Cause franchise. So he loves it. Crone, another friend of mine, tried to get me into Just Cause 3. I played it a little bit on the channel, but it just wasn't for me. But I know Red absolutely has loved Just Cause 4. So Just Cause is another open world franchise. Let's see, Roman. What's up, Roman? Yeah, that's the rumors that after CD Projekt Red is released Cyberpunk 2077, and they've probably already started already, they're going to begin work on the next Witcher game. So, see, that's what we call a developer communicating with the fan base and letting their fans know about what they're planning down the road. Because so far, Rockstar has not once officially mentioned that they're working on a future GTA. There have been reports come out, but they haven't said anything. They're like, after, you know, like, we are in development of GTA 6. We're in the earliest stages, but we are working on it. We can't wait till it comes out. And we can't wait to show you what we have in store for you in the next few years of GTA 6. It'd just be nice if there was a little dialogue, a little communication, but there's not. But anyways, I don't know what we're doing. Oh yeah, we're trying to get to the river. Let's go down to the river, y'all. Michael, there is rumors of them already, the team behind the first Spider-Man game, already like in serious development in the later stages for Spider-Man 2. I think Kane was talking about it the other day. Was it Kane? Was it you talking about it or somebody else? Somebody was talking about it, but the rumor is like they're not finished with it, but they're already pretty far along with the production of the next Spider-Man game. See, Darian, Saints Row 5. Yeah, there's also rumors of a Saints Row 5 or a Saints Row reboot in the works. So there's quite a few games out there that they are working on. So, yeah, plenty. See, it wasn't you, Kane? Okay, I don't know why I thought it was you. It was somebody, but anyways. Alright, we're almost down by the river. I need to go take a quick break real quick. I'm just having one of those days. You know, we all have those days. We all have those days. But I hope y'all are having a good day. And when we get back, we'll do some fishing. And if you're enjoying the stream so far, like, will be greatly appreciated. We are playing some Red Dead Online on the PC. And by the way, any cowpokes, cowboys, cowgirls out there on Red Dead Online PC, you're welcome to join up and do some fishing with me and some other daily challenges. Talk amongst yourself. And I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Apologize for that break. Happened a little sooner than planned. Get the music back up. There we go. Alright. Anyways. Sorry about that. Let's see. Yeah, next week, Karunzi, they're finally going to show us what the PlayStation 5 looks like. It better look sexy. I know that's not everything. But, I mean, who doesn't like a good-looking console, right? Who doesn't want a good-looking console? I think the PlayStation 4 looks good. I think the PlayStation 2 looks good. The PlayStation 3, on the other hand, Didn't look so good. Alright, so we're going to go this way up the San Luis. And we're going to find a good spot for some trout. So we're going to catch some trout. See, 50 zombies now onto 100. Awesome, Kane. Very cool. Wipe out all them zombies. I want them all wiped out to the point where we can take a little break from zombies for a while. That would be nice. Let's see, Maryland Boy. What's up, Maryland Boy? The Series X has Unreal Engine 5. Yeah. Well, that's something I haven't missed about playing Red Dead Online. Let's see, Maz. What's up, Maz? How's it going? I mean, at first I didn't like the look of the Series X, but I understand the idea behind the look. It looks like a PC tower. And I guess that's kind of the angle that Microsoft is going for with the Series X. So, it's not the ugliest looking console, but it definitely reminds me of a PC tower. Which is fine, but it does look rather huge. Let's see, Kari, why would you say that the best looking video game system is... I don't know. I would say okay, what do y'all think is the best looking... Like, I know, looks aren't everything. I know that. You have to go by... the games, the controller, the graphics, the performance of the console. I know we're being very jaded. We're being very jaded here. But what is, in your opinion, the best looking console? We're going by looks, y'all. That's right. Judge us. For we only go by looks. We're not only going by looks, but just for this particular discussion, I guess. Maz, I would love an update on June 9th. I think we need an update for Red Dead Online. Whether or not we actually get one remains to be seen. Let's just all hope for the best. Darian, the PS5 controllers were not leaked. They were actually revealed a few months ago. So we already know what the PS5 controller looks like. But we should find out next week what the PS5 itself is going to look like. And like I said, I realize it's not the most important thing. The performance... The games that it brings to the table, that's what matters. I know, but come on, we kind of like a little look. You know, just a little look-see. Let's see, Scorpion1976 is here. Hello, Scorpion. How's it going? All right, what's that weird noise for? What's that noise? So weird. Let's fish. Let's see, Phil. Hey, Phil, how's it going? I know, I read your comment, Phil, and I'm sorry I don't reply to every single comment. I do apologize for that. If we ever go back to Red Dead Redemption or Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, we may consider doing some Liar's Dice. I never was good at Liar's Dice or Horseshoes or Five Finger Fillet, but I would like to see Liar's Dice added as a mini game to Red Dead Online eventually, along with Blackjack, Dominoes, Five Finger Fillet, and a few others as well. I think it's been basically a year since they added poker, right? So it's been like a year since they added poker to the game, so we're kind of overdue for a new minigame. Let's see, Kari, I'd say the Dreamcast looked good in the white model PlayStation 1 that came out in 2000, the smaller white model for PlayStation 1. The slim PS2 looks good too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Dan, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X are going to be really, really fast. Like, there's just this weird click sound I keep hearing. Is it in the game? It's very weird. Kind of annoying. I don't know where it's fucking coming from. It's annoying me. Like, what is that? Does anyone else hear that, or is it just in my delusional head? Alright, so we're down here because we got to catch some trout, because we need succulent meat. Let's see, Bagman's here. What is up, Gooey? How you doing? Darian, I don't know if they're ever going to make another Wolverine game. They did make a Wolverine game a long time ago that was pretty brutal. It wasn't the best game, but people loved it because it kind of gave you a rated R feel and vibe for Wolverine. I know there's definitely fans of that game. It wasn't perfect, but people obviously liked it that were Wolverine fans that actually gave it a chance. Now, something Riley and I were talking about last night when we were playing Dead by Daylight is the new Fast and Furious game. Has any of you seen the trailer for the Fast and Furious game? That looks freaking awful. Like, I don't understand why movie franchises are so... This is nothing new. This has happened plenty of times over the years. You think they would take pride in their franchise, right? You think they would want a video game based off their franchise to be developed by a studio that actually has a track record of making a decent video game? Because even though I'm not a Fast and Furious fan, I still see the potential for a good Fast and Furious video game. And there are studios out there, I mean, like a few that you could think of, that could make a video game revolved around the Fast and Furious franchise that would be decent. I see the Avengers game. Dan, I've looked into it. I don't know. I mean, I did love the Avengers movies, but I don't know. I guess it's one of those games that you kind of have to wait and see when it comes out. If it turns out to be good, I'll get it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I'm still wondering where the hell this click noise is coming from. Like, what is causing this click? It's just fucking annoying. Is it Galaxy Traveler? I don't know what's causing it. Goosebumps is coming to Xbox One. Well, I honestly don't know, Maryland boy. I really don't know. I never was a Goosebumps fan growing up. Always felt like it was a kiddie version of Stephen King novels. Let's see, UG Outlaw Fast and Furious game. No thanks. Yeah, I agree with you. But even though I'm not a Fast and Furious fan, I still think that there would be potential there for like a really good Fast and Furious game. And a lot of people apparently are equating it to like a crappy version of the Mad Max game. So see, the Mad Max game is an example of a really good movie-based video game. It can be done under the right development team and studio. But it seems like some of these, like Hollywood or the movie studios, only care about the money, right? I mean, I get it. They're business. But you think that they would, like, when a studio comes to them, a development studio is like, hey, we want to make a video game based off your franchise, that they would want to go with the best development studio out there that has a good track record that could actually make that video game a reality. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Actually, most of the time it doesn't work. Let's see, Doc Holliday's bro. I want them to make a game for the movie Tombstone. I think eventually Doc Holliday's bro, you could probably see a lot of cosplaying from Red Dead Online. And, I mean, modding on, Red Dead Redemption 2 PC. When it comes to a version of Tombstone set in a video game, what better place to do it than in Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Online? So that wouldn't really surprise me. Yeah, Krunsy, you're right. I mean, the truth is, it's really just about a quick buck from the movie studio. Getting that quick buck from the developer that's making the game, and the developer trying to get a quick buck off of the franchise, off the name itself. But so many people are hating on that trailer and that game that I feel like they would get way more sales and make way more money if it was actually a good-looking game. And maybe by the time it's done, it will be a good game. I don't know, but the trailer... yeah, it wasn't so good. And it seemed like 99% of the comments in that video felt the same way. It was freaking hilarious. Like last night in between matches, Riley was desperately trying to find a good comment. She's like, I'm going to find a good comment. Somebody here had to leave a good comment. I'm like, I don't know why you're doing this to yourself. But she made it down to the bottom of the comments on that video at the time. The only decent comment she found was somebody talking about how they would play it once it was free on PlayStation Plus. They're like, I'll play it when it's free on PlayStation Plus. I think that was like the only good comment that she found. I see Darian, the Fast and Furious game looks like 360 graphics. Yeah, the graphics on it are very, very out of date. Very out of date indeed. Let's see, Yuji, I'll be honest, I think the Fast and Furious movies are done. I agree, Yuji. I mean, the first few, you could make the argument were decent, but they just gone, it's just going back to the well too many times because they're money makers. They know people will go watch them, and that's kind of the way you have to look at them. And, you know, you want at least a decent story, decent characters, action, cars, and whatnot. You don't expect it to be a masterpiece when it comes to plot and a story. It's a popcorn flick, right? You just go there, you have a good time, you just watch a movie for like 2 hours, you forget about things. It's escapism. But even it's become really downhill quality-wise. Which is sad, because you think of a multi-billion-dollar franchise like Fast and Furious could afford decent writers, you know, that actually are into creating that world and fleshing out that world. But I mean, there's only so much you can do in the Fast and Furious world before it becomes tiresome, cliche, and like done to death over and over again, with so much retconning and whatnot. Let's see, Darian, a Punisher game. Yeah, Punisher game would be cool. And it sucks that we're not going to get any more of the Netflix Marvel series because of Disney. Like, there won't be any more Punishers. There won't be any more dead. I mean, there's rumors that they may, like, continue those franchises and just rebrand them. I mean, I hope so. I mean, I don't think they all deserve to continue. I think that Daredevil deserves to continue. I think what they should do is team up Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, because they're supposed to be together anyways. In the comics, they're together. So they work well off each other. I don't like them being separated. So I think if they ever bring back those shows, like, it's obviously not going to be on Netflix, but if they were to bring back the actors and the teams behind them, Iron Fist, they should scrap Iron Fist. That was a terrible show, but I like the actor that played Luke Cage, and I like the first half of the first season. It just went downhill. And Jessica Jones' first season I enjoyed. Of course, you also had David Tennant in it, and he's phenomenal, David Tennant is. The second season was meh. The third season was okay. Overall, Daredevil was pretty solid. Yeah, Dan, I agree. Defenders had so much potential, and it just ended up being a major disappointment. The truth is, there's only like one of those episodes that I actually liked. There's only one episode of Defenders that I actually thoroughly enjoyed. The others, I just didn't care for. Okay, Darian. I'll tell Riley you said hi. Let's see, Roman, The Purge is an open world survival game. Yeah, I mean, the Purge, you know, that's an interesting... I think, isn't there a TV series now based on The Purge? I remember I got mad about the idea of The Purge. The concept of it. I think on the political channel I made a video about it, where I was just bashing it because I was just like, oh, it got canceled? Okay. So it got canceled, Dan? But I didn't like the idea of The Purge as a concept, because I think it's like justification for one day for people to kill each other and commit whatever crimes they want. I think that's kind of sort of like opening a Pandora's box that cannot be closed. And if you do that, people are not going to stop after one day. People will just keep killing each other because, oh, you killed somebody that meant somebody to me, right? During the Purge. Well, guess what? I'm not going to wait a year to kill you and get revenge. So that's the way people are. They'll want revenge. You harm somebody, you kill somebody that they cared about and loved, a family member, a friend, during Purge. They're not going to simply switch off and forget about it. They're going to get revenge. They're going to want to get even with you because they know the justice system isn't going to do a damn thing about it because of the Purge. Darian, why are you asking so much about Riley? She's not streaming today. Dude. I mean, she may stream this weekend. I don't know. You'd have to ask her. I don't know what she's doing. I'm guessing I think she has work today or tonight. You know, gotta make a living. Gotta make that money. Just like, you know, a lot of other people do. So let's see, Yuji, question, GB, could you think of a gaming franchise that's done to death? I will think about it. How about, here's one. Here's one. You all think of a gaming franchise that's been done to death. Let me know in the live chat. No's here. Hey, No, how's it going? Let's see. Roman says Purge and open world survival. Yeah, I think I mentioned that. Sorry, Roman. But yeah, I think as an idea for an open world game, it's interesting. It's an interesting concept, Roman. But as a franchise, I don't know how well the Purge. It's had a few games. It's had a few movies. I've heard it. Like each movie does get a little bit better than the previous one. Let's see, Dan, the Purge isn't very realistic because why would Americans... Yeah, well, the thing is, I think the majority... Here's what I believe, okay? This is what I believe about people. There are a few bad apples out there. But I have to believe that there is enough good people out there in the world that would not do that. There's enough people in the world that'd be like, no, we're not going to have a purge day. This is stupid. This is criminal. There's no way to justify committing crimes for one day and like committing larceny and arson and destruction of property and theft of property and pillaging, raping, murdering other people for one day and get away with it. Most people in a society are completely against it. And I feel like any sort of realistic proposal by a so-called government would be quickly shot down by the populace. Yeah, Kane, I agree. Call of Duty has definitely been done to death. Call of Duty's been done to death. The sports franchises have been done to death. And I watched Angry Joe's little rant about Madden. Like EA extending the deal with the NFL. I mean, clearly that's about money. The Madden franchise has gone to shit. And most of these sports franchises have gone to shit because it's, for the most part, the same game over and over again every single year, with the exception of a roster change. Sometimes uniform changes. Sometimes teams move to other cities or change their names. Doesn't matter if it's football, baseball, basketball, hockey, or soccer. Doesn't matter. It's fucking crap. See, Doc Holliday, I'd be ready to protect my family. Exactly. People would be focusing on protecting their family and loved ones, and neighbors would band together against that kind of shit. So, I mean, it's an interesting concept for a movie, and that's the way you kind of have to look at it and not take it too seriously. It's just a movie. You know, just like the Fast and Furious franchise. They're just movies. They're just meant for entertainment. So sometimes some of us, myself included, can be guilty of, I guess, breaking it down too much. Trying to make something more out of it. When it's just meant for entertainment. $2. Alright, so we got the trout. So we got the succulent fish. So that's good. Now we can get to the next challenge. Let's see. Doc Holliday, my Vietnam uncle, is ready as well. Okay. Well, I mean, I honestly hope it never gets to that point. Alright, let's break down these trout. But anyways, hope y'all are having a good Friday. Let me know what y'all are. Are y'all up to anything fun this weekend? Let me know in the chat. And Sinister with the $10 super chat, $10 holler. Thank you very much, Sinister. But you already won it. You already have a wanted poster. But super chats, memberships, always greatly appreciated. Never, ever required. See, Darian, a Daredevil game would be amazing. Yeah, it would probably, I don't know. I mean, would it be, though? Would it be? I don't know. I really don't know how that would work. Oh, no! No! Oh, I fudged. I fudged. Damn it. have to go get another trout now. For crying out loud. It's been so long since I played this game. Good job, me. Good job. Well done. GG. It's just been one of those days for me. You know, I'm going somewhere else. Let's just go to Valentine. I'm going to go to Valentine and go to Window Rock. Or Widow Rock or Window? I think it's Window. Yeah, Eric, I know. ToykoTent's here. What's up, ToykoTent? AGB in chat. Another great live stream. Okay, if you say so, ToykoTent. Anyways, hope you're enjoying your stream. I mean, your lunch. Yeah, so, yeah, it is Window Rock. See, I was right for once. You're going to try a new game called The Lazy Simulator. That sounds exciting. I hope you enjoy that sim, UG. I'm going to go catch some salmon. All I had to do was season them. That's all I had to do. I don't know what I was thinking right there. I really don't. It just happened so fast I wasn't even thinking. Anyways, that's just the way these things go. So do y'all think that we'll actually get but let's not assume we're going to get an update Tuesday, even though that would be awesome. Let's just think that maybe we'll finally get some information, a tease. Something regarding the next update for Red Dead Online. What do y'all think? Do you think we'll actually get anything info-wise, tease-wise? It was an awful game. I never played the Sopranos game. Yeah, I never watched the Sopranos. I never got around to watching it. I heard it was really good. You think I would have watched it because I'm kind of into those kind of shows and movies. You know, the mafioso type TV show. But that's just a sad reality. A lot of, like, video games based off a TV show or book. I mean, TV show or movie, most of the time turn out to be not as good. Sometimes there are exceptions. Most of the time, no. I just hope that we get something Tuesday. Some information would be nice. Game based on Goodfellas. I don't know. I feel like the best route to go... The problem is we already have the Mafia franchise. And they could simply just use homages from Goodfellas, Casino, and other mafioso-themed books and movies, TV shows. But I don't know if a video game specifically revolved around the Goodfellas would work. But you could always incorporate things. I mean, you could also make the argument that in a way, Henry, Joe, and Vito were kind of like Goodfellas. They were wannabe Goodfellas, but it didn't go as well as they had hoped. Without spoiling anything, of course. But you can see that there was some level of inspiration. You know, three wise guys that happen to be friends that are doing things together. Yeah, Darian, me too. I'm excited to see the trailer for Mafia Definitive Edition coming out, I think, in a week from now, I believe. Let's see, now says that we're probably only going to get an update after the quarantine. Well, we'll see. We shall see. No, I hope we get something sooner rather than later. Alright, so, why are we here, you ask? Well, because somebody cooked one of his succulent fish without seasoning in it. That's why we're here. In the hopes that I'll find me some salmon to catch. I don't want these... there's a salmon. No, Emmett, just throw the lure in the freaking water, please. Well, Dan, the Telltale franchise kind of went under, but they have been revived. And I think the new Telltale franchise, whether they're under Sky... What are they under? Skybound, I think? Kane would know. But they're working on a new Wolf Among Us. I think they're working on Wolf Among Us 2, I think. Well, Yuji, I guess we'll have to wait and see when it comes to Mafia Definitive Edition. I don't want to, I guess, give my hopes up, but if we go by the screenshots, it looks good. And if we try to trust in them and what they have said, that they are faithfully rebuilding Mafia from the ground up, then I have to believe that maybe, just maybe, it'll be a decent game. And it will be faithful to Mafia City of Lost Heaven, which is something I've wanted remade for the longest time. Alright, so I got, I think I got 3 now. Okay. This time, I'm going to move the camp to the Heartlands. And here's hoping I don't make the same mistakes with my life that I just made. Alright. Taxi side missions. Well, there were taxi missions in the beginning of Mafia City of Lost Heaven, so it wouldn't surprise me if we have some taxi stuff we can do. Alright. Why put it over here? You know what? You know what, game? I don't want it right. Let's just put it in Cumberland so it'll be closer. Darren, I guess we'll find out. We'll find out when it comes out. So, I think the trailer will give us a better idea of what to expect when it comes to how Mafia Definitive Edition is going to look. Because you really can't just go by screenshots, even if they do look good. It doesn't mean the game is going to look like that. I mean, you want to believe it will. But we don't want to give our hopes up, and that's unfortunately, I think, something that we're running the risk of doing. Now, the good news is that Hangar 13 has openly come out addressing the fact that there are problems with Mafia 2 and 3 Definitive Editions, and that they are working on resolving those problems. So I do applaud Hangar 13 and D3T, the studio that's responsible for the remaster. So here's hoping that they get patches out for both soon, and the patches actually fix most of the issues that people are facing in Mafia 2 and Mafia 3 Definitive Editions. Yeah, yes, Space Monkey. The racing mission in Mafia City of Lost Heaven, some of you may know I absolutely hated it. But fortunately, you know, I was able to download an update which allowed me to change the difficulty setting for the race. And I was actually able to finally beat that race. It took me forever to beat it. Whenever I did my Let's Play of Mafia City of Lost Heaven a while back. I wouldn't say it was an enjoyable experience, but I was glad when it was finally done. Here's hoping that it'll be better. Well, that's rude. Why are people being dicks to me? It's like the past 2 days, people have been dicks to me for some reason. Whatever. Anyways. Let's cook the fish. Alright, got that done. Well, it didn't sound like constructive criticism. And by the way, it wasn't my fault. Have you ever done racing in Mafia City of Lost Heaven? It sucks. The racing mechanics in Mafia City of Lost Heaven were terrible. So, before you accuse me, I know I drive like shit. I'm not the best racer. I know that. But how about a little, I don't know, leeway based on the game? Like, the mission during Mafia City of Lost Heaven is not very good when it comes to racing. It's not. And it's one of the biggest gripes that people have had with that game. Fortunately, they did go back and they did add a difficulty setting, which allowed you to change the difficulty of the race. And the fact is, you actually had to win that race, and there was numerous laps you had to do. So, before criticizing me, maybe go back and watch that episode and see for yourself how much of a pain in the ass it was, you know, racing in that particular mission in Mafia City of Lost Heaven. Any ideas for a potential Assassin's Creed game? Yeah, Dan, I have one. It's an idea of maybe set in feudal Japan with a samurai ninja. Oh, wait. There's already a game coming out like that called Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, okay, I guess that'll work. But hey, you know, we got Vikings coming. Vikings, because that makes sense. When I think of a sneaky, stealthy assassins, I think of Vikings. I do. Alright. I'm in a mood today. Just a little. I just had one of those days. I've had one of those days so far. But I do appreciate you all being here. Alright, we gotta go to a shop in Saint Denis. I just don't know why, but the past few days, I've gotten some pretty spicy comments my way. I don't know why. Like, what was it? Is it a full moon or something? Like, people accuse me of being wrong about something that they were wrong about. And then, I don't know. I don't know, Erica. It's just been... I've had one of those days today, so anyways. See, ToykoTent just about beat Mafia 2 Definitive Edition for the first time. Frustrating times, but overall, you're enjoying it. That's good. Yeah, there are issues with Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. I hope that they fix it. Sinister, the Mafia race was memorable. Yeah, it was memorable for the wrong reasons. Yeah, UG. I mean, I don't have a problem with them using different timelines, but one thing that the fans of the Assassin's Creed franchise have been asking for quite a while now is an Assassin's Creed game set in feudal Japan. Meanwhile, Sucker Punch is giving people that game experience in Ghost of Tsushima, whereas Ubisoft is like, no. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give you a Viking game. But Vikings weren't assassins. They weren't. They were warriors, yeah, they were killers, but they were all about killing, like, face to face in battle. See, Doc, imagine getting paid to watch videos and live stream. Okay. Anyways, I don't know where you're going with that. But, search chimney. Let's see. Darian, I think Hangar 13, 2K Games. I hope so. I guess we're going to find out one way or the other when it comes to Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. Whether or not they can pull it off. I hope so. I really do. Look, I've been rooting for Hangar 13 for a while now. They had issues with Mafia 3 at launch. And I really do believe that they need some sort of comeback. They need something to get people's faith restored in them, and I think that Mafia Definitive Edition may be that game for them. Now, when it comes to the Definitive Editions of Mafia 2 and 3, at the very least, I believe Mafia 2 Definitive Edition was done by D3T. I don't know if Mafia 3 Definitive Edition was done by 3DT either, but maybe not. Maybe that was in-house. But Mafia 2 DE was done by, well, remastered by D3T, as they're called. So UG Outlaw, let's see. I mean, Vikings, they're... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of history, guys, but, I mean... Let's see, Shadow Pikachu's here. What's up, Shadow? How's it going? Let's see, Kane says, Vikings in that Assassin's Creed game being shown as peaceful people. Meanwhile, the Anglo-Saxons are savages. Keep in mind the Vikings are the ones that invaded the British Isles. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, that's a little inaccurate historically. A little inaccurate. It was the Vikings that were invading the British Isles. It wasn't the other way around. Say, Conor's here. Howdy, Conor. How's it going? Alright. They just like to change things. They just like to tweak things a little, just to fit their narrative. But at the end of the day, I realize it's just a video game. And as long as it's a good quality video game that Assassin's Creeds love and enjoy, then that's fine. But I do whenever you're dabbling around with a game set in history and you're using historical themes and factions and events, I kind of expect you to respect the history and not alter or change it. So that's what I kind of wish that they would do. I mean, you could take a little bit of liberty here and there, but that's kind of a big deal, the way they're portraying, you know, these two factions. Let's see, Conor, it's about time someone invaded the English for a change. Sincerely, an Irish guy. Wow. Wow. Let's see, Dan says that Assassin's Creed is either going to go dead eventually or modern. I don't know. Well, that's just the issue, is that Assassin's Creed is just, I don't know what I think eventually they're just gonna do like a remake of the first game. That's probably what they'll do eventually. See, Dwayne says EA knows about alternate history. Yeah. Yeah, I still can't believe that. I mean, actually, I do believe that despite all the criticism that has come their way regarding the Madden franchise, that the NFL would still renew that contract. But, I mean, the guy that runs the NFL, the commissioner, is kind of a joke. I never liked that guy. So, the fact that he would sign off on EA continuing to make Madden games, and it's the same game every single year. Because I used to love those kind of games back in the day. I used to love those games. But then there came a time when I realized it was basically the same damn game I was buying every year. And I stopped doing it. And I'm like, nope, I'm done with this. Yeah, Conor, I was watching Angry Joe's perspective on it last night, and I agree with him. See, Dwayne says Assassin's Creed died when it turned into a Witcher ripoff. Eh. Oh, Salvage. That'll cheer me up. Let's go do Salvage. I don't know. It's been a while since I've done Salvage. See, DeForest is here. What's up, DeForest? Howdy, GB. I feel the same way about my history before people were slaves in America. Exactly, DeForest. I don't like it when history is altered. Like, if you want to use history in a video game, you have to use the good and the bad aspects of history. Whether it's slavery, or what was done to Native Americans, or what was done to the English at the hand of the Vikings, or the Romans, or going all the way back to the Egyptians, the Babylonians, throughout history. You know, I don't know. Kind of a stickler when it comes to history, because I'm kind of a history buff, and I majored in history in college. So, I kind of like history to be history, because I think it's important. It's important for us to have history, to learn from it. The mistakes made in American history, or British history, or world history. You know, you take the good with the bad, you learn from it. You hope we grow as a people and get better and treat each other more civilly. And I don't even know what word was I going with there? Civilly? I don't know. Hopefully most of you get the point. No comment on the IRA. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the IRA is complicated as well because there were different factions of the IRA. There was a faction that simply just wanted Irish independence, for Ireland to be its own country. But then you also had more extreme factions within the IRA that were willing to do terrible things in order to accomplish those goals. So it's complicated. History is complicated. It's not as simple as people try to make it out to be. And I don't know. Where were we going? I don't know. Alright, Heartlands. Of course it's Heartlands. My favorite map in Salvage. Should have known it was going to be the Heartlands map. I should have known. I mean, we can't change anything about history. We can't change the fact that, you know, what happened to Native Americans. We can't change slavery. It's history. We can learn from history. We can learn to do better and be better. And look at each other as human beings. We can learn from history, but we can't ignore history. But we also can't allow history to control us. And I think a lot of people go the other direction with history. Like feuds that have been around for like countless centuries through various factions, fighting and killing each other over things that happened thousands of years ago or hundreds of years ago, instead of learning to forgive and move forward. Let's see, Marzi, or is it Marze? Hello, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Salvage in Red Dead Online. I'm usually good at Salvage, but this is not my best map. See, Dan, so much history when you have, yeah. History is complicated, exactly. It's just like, what is the quote that Arthur says in Red Dead Redemption 2? Like, we can't change what was done or something. Like, somebody will quote it correctly. I'm trying to ad-lib it, but it's a quote he says throughout Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, he says it, I think, once, but it's one of those more memorable quotes. If someone can quote that for me, I would appreciate it. Oh, fuck. I'll catch up with chat in a minute, guys. I do apologize. I am doing terrible at Salvage right now. I'm rusty. It's been like a week. Exactly, Erica. That's it. Thank you, Erica. Thank you. That's what Arthur says. Quote, unquote. We can't change what's done. We can only move on. Exactly. That's all we can do. We can learn from history, but we must move on. We must move forward. That's the way time works. Time moves forward. We must move forward as a people. We must move forward. We must learn from our past, but we cannot allow the past to control us. So it's... he's down there. I'm having lots of fun, sir. Are you having fun without a head? That's an interesting look for you, sir. Let's see, Kane. I like to see Assassin's Creed games set in the Islamic conquest of the 1800s. It'd be fascinating to see what it would look like. Well, I mean, wasn't that like the main... well, okay, it wasn't the same exact time period, but the first Assassin's Creed was set during the Crusades. Let's see, Gamer, if you want Rust, I'm sure there's other content creators and streamers playing Rust right now. You can go watch. But thank you for the suggestion. Not really my game, but, you know, I'm sure there's others that play that game. That's the beautiful thing about video games. There's something for just about everyone. There's tons of different types of games out there. See, Dan, I like history games. Can be great storytelling, but it's a matter of getting bad and good details. Exactly. And I just wish that anyone that uses history for a video game or a book or a movie or a TV show would be respectful of the history. You know, warts and all, the good stuff and the bad stuff. I mean, prime example, I'm an American. And look, there are things in American history I'm proud of, but there's a lot of things I'm not proud of. A lot of bad things have happened, but that goes with almost every single country's history. It's just like Arthur says, like, we can't change what was done, but we can only move forward. And that goes with Americans. That goes with everybody throughout the world, no matter where you come from, no matter what country you come from, or what your background happens to be. And there's just too much divisiveness, and I just wish we as a species would get past it, you know. Maybe in time we will. I just, you know, I don't like seeing it, you know. I mean, it's 2020. You think that we would be further along. I mean, there's always going to be things that people will disagree on, and there's always going to be incidences that occur. But I guess I just would like for us as a people who share the same world together to do things, I guess, a little bit more civilly. Once again, I use that stupid word. I made that word up. I'm trying to think of the right word. I don't even know. I'm rambling. So you want a Ghost Runner game? Okay, Darian, cool. Civility, that's the word. Civility. That's what I was thinking. Alright. Civility, yes. Anyways, how's everybody's weekend going? What do y'all got up to? What are y'all up to? Besides putting up with me today. For those of you that are still here, I appreciate you being here. Listening to my rambling. Oh, no, I need... there we go. Exactly, Dan. I think eventually the world will work things out. Alright, I'll let them have it. I'm just like, it's just like a saying from Martin Luther King Jr. You know, we either have to live together as brothers and sisters, or we're going to perish together as fools. I know that's not 100% accurate, the quote. It's one of my favorite quotes. Alright. Ooh, an arrowhead. Nice. Alrighty. See, 2 minutes left. Doubt I'm going to get a podium out of this one. Seriously doubt it. I have a carrot, horsey. But I have to believe that eventually things will get better. You know, either things will get better, or eventually we're gonna be the architects of our own doom and destruction. So that's the way I look at it. Either we're going to find a way to, like, do better and be better, or else we will destroy ourselves. One way or the other. Let's see. Sasuke says, it'd be nice if we could get a guard dog to follow you around. That would be cool. I hope that eventually they do give us more things to do with the dog than just sit around the camp. Like, go hunting with us, or fetching, like, items, or, like, small game animals when we're hunting, like, birds or rabbits. That'd be kind of cool, and just bring them back to us. Or, like, a pet in, like, a game like Diablo 3, where they would automatically loot bodies for you. I know, it doesn't make sense. Video games, right? Well, that would be cool. I wouldn't mind. You know, just a little bit more function for the doggos. Simply than them just walking around your camp. But you never know. Maybe they have plans for that. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright. I don't think we're going to be able to get any more collectibles. I got a few collectibles. You know, it could have gone better, but... oh well. It's the first salvage match I've done in about a week or so. A little rusty, but also not exactly my favorite salvage map of the three. Let's see how we did. Did we at least not end up at the bottom? That would be nice. Oh, we got 6 collectibles. So, I mean, as long as you get something collectible-wise, at least 1 or 10 or how many you get, I mean, in a way, it's a win in its own way. Its own right. Yeah. I got 4th place. There was only... That's sad. There was only 5 people playing. Wow. That is pretty sad, actually. There was only 5 people playing in that. I thought there was more people, though. I mean, wasn't there more dots at the beginning? Yeah, so... How many people were in the lobby, by the way? Let me look. I mean, there's 24 people, so it's about average, so... Alright, you got a new location. Okay, in the same district. Well, thank you, Crips. Very cool. Alright. Sasuke, yeah, I mean... I think there's obviously less people playing at the moment. But I don't think it's completely dead. And I believe that there's still hope that there will be an update soon. And it will bring people back to the game. I'm just hoping that with all the time that has gone by, that not only are they, doing their best to make new content with, despite the situation that the world happens to be in right now, things are slowly getting better in that regard. But we can only hope that new content will be coming soon. And maybe they've had time to also figure out why the game has had the issues that continue to persist. Like the disconnects, infinite loading screen, a few other problems here and there. And maybe by the next update, along with new content, maybe new roles, 2 or 3 new roles, and other stuff, maybe they'll also finally have an update that improves the game overall. That would be nice. There are rumors that Reddit Online will be getting private lobbies for PC. I'm happy that there's going to be different lobby types, but it shouldn't just be for PC if that's true. It better be for all platforms. As we've been talking about for a while now, we need multiple lobby types, private lobbies. Not just for PC, but for PS4 and Xbox. And Stadia, okay? Fine. Fine. Stadia as well. Just to keep all 32, 33 players on Stadia happy. Let's see. Robert Donald, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the GeauxBurns Nation. Yeah, Dan, you're right. GTA Online had a slow start as well. And it wasn't until the heist update till the game finally started improving. What other daily challenges can we do? We gotta do a little running. We gotta go to Saint Denis. Okay, so you know what? Let's just move. We'll move the camp down to Lemoyne, or move it to the Heartlands. We'll move it to the Heartlands, and we'll fast travel to Saint Denis, and then we'll go from there. But you're right, because I've been playing GTA Online since its launch in October 2013 on last gen. And there definitely was a time whenever that game felt dead. But I mean, to Rockstar's credit, they were putting out smaller updates while we waited for Heist. Galaxy Traveler just pancaked something. What do we got here? Oh, some turkey. Delicious. I love turkey. But, we got... the Beach Bomb, we got Valentine's Massacre update, Business update, High Life update, Hipster update, Independence update, Flight School update. A few updates came out prior to the Heist update. So at least it was continuing to add content to GTA Online while we waited for the Heist update to eventually come out. So that's a positive. Alright, so this is a good spot. Horseshoe Overlook. I like it, Crips. Well done, sir. Well done. I'm very happy with you, Crips, for once. For once. You better not go to his head. Crips, why is the flag down? Like, dude, what's up with that? Dude, keep the flag up. Alright, so I think I'm going to chill here for a minute. I'm going to do a quick BRB. I hope y'all are enjoying the stream. If you are, a like would be greatly appreciated. And, well, I guess what we can do... I don't know why we... Yeah, man, I didn't want him in... I wanted him in the wardrobe. Okay, there in the wardrobe. That way, it's a fun trick, okay? If you need to step away from the... I'm not stepping away for this long, but if you need to step away from Red Dead Online, you don't want to start over the game or get disconnected, that'll probably happen whether you want to or not. But you can always go into wardrobe, and the game will allow you to sit there for longer than the 13 minutes. But I'll be back. Quick BRB. Hope you're enjoying the stream. A like would be greatly appreciated. That's right, UG. It's chair time. Alright, bad news. Chair time is officially wrong button. Over. I don't even know what button I pushed. Must be something on my keyboard. Let's see. ToykoTent's gone. Thanks, ToykoTent, for hanging out with us today. Hopefully the rest of your workday goes smoothly. UG Outlaw. No! Yeah, I'm sorry, UG. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Hopefully you all can forgive me for today. But I don't know why. It's just been one of those days. I'm sure plenty of you have had a day like that. I do appreciate you all being here. You all are awesome. Whether it's a good day or a bad day for me, hopefully at least you're being entertained. Are you not entertained? I know I've used that before. I'm sorry. It's like, geez, GB, get new material, sir. New material. Okay, UG. I don't know if it's the weather, Eric. I think it's just, you know, a few things happened, and maybe I let one or two of those things get the better of me. I don't know. It happens to us all. Most of the time when, you know, we all have buttons, right? We all have these buttons, and most of the time, you get to the point where the buttons cannot be pushed, but then it's just the right time, the right place, or the right comment sets you off. Or maybe it's a series of comments that set you off. Most of the time, I do a pretty decent job of ignoring things and just not worrying about it. But sometimes, even I'm far from perfect, and sometimes things get to me as well. Live and learn, as they say. Mario! Hello, Mario. How you doing? UG. Oh, wait, I don't smoke. Well, that's probably a good thing. I'm sure Gina would not appreciate that. I mean, she'd be like, yeah, you're not doing that, sir. No. No. Just say no. But hopefully the weekend will get better for all of us. Plus, it's also all the crap that's been going on in 2020. It has an effect on all of us in a negative way. Even if we try to be positive, even if we still manage to have some good things happen, some good days and moments. It is important to focus on the good, even when there's a lot of bad things going on. But at the same time, we all have bad days. And, you know, today, it's been kind of meh. But I've had way worse days. So it's always important to have some perspective. A little perspective, right? Yeah, it hasn't exactly been my day, but I've had way worse. And it's made better because you all are here, taking the time to watch me gallop around in a video game and ramble and have all sorts of nonsense, like, I don't know. Where was I going with that? I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm happy that you're all here. And I'm always grateful for all my viewers, subscribers, fans, mods, lurkers, hi lurkers, and of course, our super chat heroes and members going above and beyond for the GeauxBurns Nation. Yeah, Dan, that is the rumor for the past few months. I did a video about it back in November, I think. That Mafia 4 is allegedly going to be in the 70s in Vegas, so that's kind of cool. Erica, don't get your hopes up too high. Well, I'll try not to, Erica. I'll try not to. No promises. Let's see, Kane. Big F, you died on round 66. Well, Kane, you'll get him next time. RTB. Return to base. We'll get him next time. Look, Kane. I'm going to say this right here. You probably got 60-something rounds further than I would have gotten. So just take pride in that, Kane. Take pride in the fact that you made it to round 66, where I would have probably been lucky to make it to round 6. Because I never played that game before, and I probably never will. And also bear in mind that there was a time when I attempted to do Far Cry Zombies, and some of us know how that infamous stream went. It went so well that I deleted it. See, I'm not afraid to hide or run from my mistakes. I accept them. I'll also delete them, but I accept them. Let's see, Darian. Let's see, I'd like to. Yeah, I think 70s. I think 70s Vegas makes sense. I would have preferred like Atlantic City, but Vegas is fine. Our Mafia City version of Vegas, because you know they have like Lost Heavens, Chicago, Empire Base, New York. Even though in Mafia 3, in the dialogue that's written by the writers of Mafia 3, they mention real life cities when they should have mentioned Lost Heaven and Empire Bay. Yeah, that stream didn't take place. You're right, Erica. What stream? What stream? Hey, look over there. Something shiny and sparkly. Just look over there. Ooh, shiny, shiny. What are y'all talking about? I think that was a pigeon. It's times like these whenever I need to bring one of my cats in here and just put my cat in front of the webcam. Look, kitty. Kitty cat. Kitty. Look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. Oh yeah, you're right, Kane. On PlayStation Plus, COD World War II is free, and then Star Wars Battlefront 2 is also going to be free. So that's going to be exciting. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that they have come a long ways with Battlefront 2 from the beginning. Like, I played the demo, and there are obviously issues with the game early on, but they have fixed the game. Are you actually gonna? All right, I'll help you. I'm gonna try and do a good deed here, lady, but you better not try and.
Is there any way you can give me a ride?
Okay, I'll help you.
That's real good of you.
Oh, come on, let's go. Oh, I thought so.
Don't make this hard.
I should have known. Well, that's okay. We're just gonna go kill these fools. I still think they should use a separate NPC, or at least clothe her differently. Like, there's several NPCs that do that, where like one time they'll help you, and one time they want your help, and one time they just want to ambush you. I know it would be kind of a tell, where you'd be like, oh, that's the ambush version of that NPC, but it does seem kind of weird that they're wearing the same exact clothing items. I'm sorry, I was leaning back in my chair. I apologize. Y'all probably couldn't hear me over the gunshots and the screaming and the pain that I'm inflicting on these poor fools. What, David Tennant's in COD World War II? I didn't know that. Really, Kane? He is? No way! I like David Tennant. He was great in that TV show, Jessica Jones. No, he was great in that other TV show, what, Good Omens. That was good too. Yeah. He was in some other show. What other show was that? I can't put my finger on it. I just don't have the time. But in all seriousness, David Tennant is one of my favorite modern doctors. From the Doctor Who franchise. I need more slugs. Alright. Here's the thing that kind of irks me is I think most of the bodies yeeted. Damn it! Video game, I want to loot those bodies. I went to the trouble of murdering them. I want to loot them. Good spot for the Moonshine Shack. I don't know. I mean, the Harlan's is a good spot. It's not, has a nice view. But all the bodies cheated. What? Game? Boo! Boo. Boo, video game. Boo. I wanted to loot all those bodies and now I can't. I sad now. I'm very sad. Oh, he's in the zombies mode. Okay. I see. Okay, UG. Anyways, what else we? Oh, we gotta do a little running. Come on, let's run. I don't know why. We're running. Let us run to our destiny together. Let's see, Kane, he has some good one-liners, plus he's speaking in his actual accent. Yeah, because David Tennant's actually Scottish. Oh, he was also in Broadchurch. And in Broadchurch, he actually uses his Scottish accent. Alright, nice. But he's a great actor. I really do like David Tennant. And he's the reason why I became a Doctor Who fan, because that was technically my first Doctor. I did go back and watch a lot of the classics, and I have a lot of the classics on DVD. And, you know, the Tennant era, the Matt Smith era, the Capaldi era, you know, it was kind of hit or miss. And then I think there was a current character version series that I don't want to talk about. See, Darian, you want a new King Kong game? Well, I mean, it's possible there may be one. I know there's supposed to be a Godzilla versus King Kong movie. So maybe they have somebody out there making a decent movie version. I mean, game version with all the monsters, right? From the Godzilla verse. That'd be kind of cool. You know, Godzilla. You know, King Ghidorah. You know. Mothra. All of them. Rodan. Wouldn't that be cool? Where like you could pick like one of them and you could just go around. Kind of like, I guess, Rampage from back in the day. Was that the game Rampage? Where it was basically you could play as like you would go around destroying, see how much destruction you could carry out on a city. It was a fun old game from back in the day. What are we doing? What am I doing here? Okay, let's see. Antique bottles. Alright, I think I need to go to the gun store and clean my guns and get some ammo. Yeah, it's a shame he was the last Doctor. Yeah, it's a shame, Cam. It's a real shame. Yeah, Rampage World Tour. Yeah, that was a great game. See, Dan, a John Wick video game. Yeah, that'd be, I mean, if they did it right, that would be good too, a John Wick video game. But yeah, you're right, UG, it was Rampage World Tour. That was a fun game back in the day. But yeah, it's a shame that, you know, Peter Capaldi was the last Doctor. Who knows, maybe one day they'll bring back the Doctor Who series with a new Doctor and a new showrunner. Maybe. Only time will tell. Anyways, to the gun store we go to get some ammo, to clean the guns. And then, I don't know what we'll do then. Maybe we'll go and have a little nosy at the Moonshine Shack and see if there's anything being done there. I don't know. Is there? Is Marcel actually working on something, or do I need to go get him to work on something? Probably. Probably. That's my bad. I gave Marcel a little vacation time, and it's time for his vacation to come to an end. It's time to get him to work. Let's see, King Kong never interested you, UG, but to each their own. Yeah, I understand. I've always been more of a Godzilla fan anyways. Not the late 90s movie, that was crap. But, you know, I always liked Godzilla. But if done right, it would be an interesting video game. I mean, I think there has been a Godzilla game, but it wasn't very good. What else is new?
Welcome back. Come in. Do you need any assistance?
I'll say, Todd. Hello, Todd. I hope Mafia 1 Definitive Edition looks like the screenshots. I hope so too, Todd. I think we're going to get the trailer sometime next week. Is it a week or two from now? We'll finally get the trailer for it. And I really do hope that it looks good. And I hope it performs well, and I hope it exceeds our expectations.
Glad to see you're taking care of it.
I guess we'll find out in time. Sooner rather than later, we are going to find out whether or not it's as good as the screenshots. Because the screenshots for Mafia Definitive Edition do look good.
You're taking care of it. So many people don't.
Alright, bolt action.
I can see you look after your firearm. And will you be needing any ammunition?
And finally, pop action.
Looks like you've been taking good care of that gun. Do you have enough ammunition for that thing?
Ah, okay. I added it up in my head. I didn't want to go over, so. See, Kane, maybe Peter will return in the revival series. Maybe. Maybe, Kane. We never know. You never know. I guess what to see. Let's see, Dan. Let's see, gun cleaning game isn't very good. It feels... Yeah, the guns can get get dirty pretty fast in this game. Especially depending on what ammo you're using. Exactly, UG. The screenshots do look good for Mafia Definitive Edition, but it's the gameplay that ultimately counts. See, Eric, I can only imagine the comments on Instagram and Twitter. For what? Let's see, E. Reddit Online gets boring fast. Well, here's hoping we get an update soon with a lot of new content to cure that boredom. Hopefully. It's still fun when you have people to play with. And when there's no issues or quote-unquote features. Oh, for Mafia, yeah. Well, we'll see, Erica. We shall see. Alright, into the shack we go. Let's see if... I think I have to flavor something. A little Flava Flav. I should have done that at the beginning, but... meh. It's been like a week since I last streamed Red Dead Online. Well, actually, I don't care, Marcel. Yeah, I should have known. I should have done this at the beginning of the stream. Oh, well, in hindsight. We can do it. We can sell it next week, I suppose.
Oh, as you wish. But it can be made to be cheaper, huh?
So the best one I got is Evergreen. Okay, I guess that'll have to do.
Yes, this is a good flavor. Now, all it needs is some time.
Let's see. Kane, Instagram and Twitter comments are basically three things. Kids that whine, sell promoters, and bots. Yeah, that's why I try to limit my interaction on Twitter. Sometimes the temptation gets the better of me, but it happens to us all. See, Dan, when are they meant to be... a week from now or something? I forgot. It's like early June they're showing off the trailer, Dan. Someone else may have the exact day. I keep forgetting. Let's see. Yuji, Marcel, perfect time for me to leave dinner ready. It's dinner, okay. All right, I hope you and Gina have a good dinner. Catch you later, Yuji. Let's see, Darian, you like Peter Jackson's King Kong 2005? I feel like it represents the problem I have with Peter Jackson. I love Lord of the Rings. And I think Peter Jackson's a decent director. The problem with Peter Jackson is he has an issue with not leaving things on the editing room floor. Like King Kong 2005 needed to be edited down a little bit. And I think he had full control over that movie. And it was a great movie. It looks good, but it runs rather long. And it could have benefited from a little bit of editing. But that's always been a thing when it comes to Peter Jackson. But that's why you do special editions, right? You do like a theatric version of a movie, like Fellowship of the Rings, Two Towers, Return of the King. But then for everyone else, that would love to see a little bit more, a little extra, you do special editions. Yeah, Darian, I would love a King Kong versus Godzilla game. If it was done right, I would love it. Ethan, what's up, Ethan? How's it going? See, Dan, I always liked that film. Wanted it to get fixed in part. Yeah. It definitely has really good moments to it. And it's shot really well. It has a really good look and feel to it. It's what I'm running through somebody else's camp. How rude of me. But it's just something I've always noticed about Peter Jackson is he's got to do better at editing. Like, here's an example. One example I'll cite off the top of my head. Whenever they're typing Skull Island, how slow, like, duh. Was that necessary? No, it wasn't necessary. That's my point, is that there's a lot of that stuff that drags. And I like a nice long movie, but it doesn't need to feel long. That's the trick. A long movie's fine as long as it doesn't feel like it's long. And that's the problem I had with King Kong. It just felt long. There's good moments in it. It looks great. But it felt longer than it needed to be. Ethan, you just finished season 3 of Arrow. Ethan, I'm going to give you my positive feelings and vibes and thoughts right now. Because you're about to go through season 4 of Arrow. Good luck. Good luck, Ishmael. You're going to need it. But once you get to season 4, season 5. Yay. Yeah, Ethan, I did endure all the entire Arrow franchise. In fact, I did a Arrow series review. You may be interested in after you finish Arrow. That's over on Burns Report. Yeah, Erica, season 4. Yeah, less I say the better. I want to try and I really let Ishmael watch it himself. And then Ishmael can make his own judgments one way or the other and then come back to us once he's done. But no matter how you feel about season 4, Ishmael, once you make it to season 5's good. I like season 5. King Kong, my favorite. You don't like Godzilla. Well, that's fine, Darian. It's okay. Nothing wrong with having choices. Some people like King Kong. Some people like Godzilla. Some people like Rodan. Some people like Ghidorah. Some people like Mothra. It's fine. Yeah. I do like Legends of Tomorrow. The first seasons of Legends was too serious. It became a lot more fun in the second and third seasons. The fourth season, let's just say I stopped watching those shows. I just got tired of watching the CW shows. I just gave up on them at the end. I hear that the recent season of Flash was good. I hear that was good. Everything else was garbage. Like Supergirl garbage, Batwoman garbage. I don't know. Was Black Lightning season 3 good? Season 1 was good. Season 2 was okay. So I don't know if season 3 of Black Lightning was any good. But I did love season 1. And season 2 had its moments as well. But I guess you could say it suffered a sophomore slump. Gotham is an interesting show, Ethan. The way you look at Gotham is it doesn't exist in the primary Batman universe. It's a pocket universe. It's a bubble universe. It's its own thing. Because they take certain liberties with characters in Gotham. There are good aspects of Gotham. There are things that I enjoyed about Gotham, and there are things I didn't care for Gotham. The best way I could I guess, give you a visual of what Gotham is. It's basically, it has a very Tim Burton feel to it, right? It feels like it could exist in Tim Burton's version of Batman. But it also at times has kind of like a 60s Adam West feel-ish. Not completely. But it definitely has its moments. I will say that. It had its moments. But it also had a lot of other moments too. Needless to say, by the time you're done, you're kind of glad it's over. I say, Kane, 1917's perfect film length. It's long, but it feels short. Exactly. That's the way it's supposed to be. I have no problem watching a long movie, but it has to feel like every minute you're watching that film is time worth spent. Even if it's a 2.5 hour or 3 hour movie, you just don't want to sit there feeling like, oh my, geez, this is a long movie. Darian, no, I never saw Skull Island. I heard it was alright, though. I heard Skull Island was alright. Yeah, Darian. Yeah, Dan. Yeah, it definitely feels like... It definitely has, I would say, a Tim Burton inspiration when it comes to Gotham. Yeah, Ethan, it's just... The Arrowverse started off fine, but there's too many shows, and it's gotten, like Erica says, they've gotten too PC, too agenda-driven, too much of that woke crap, and I just get annoyed of it. I'm all about equality. I'm all about people being treated as equals and us all having the right to be here and exist and coexist. I'm all about that. But I feel like there's a lot of that, and there's a lot of terrible writing. When you peel that away, there's terrible writing. There's a lot of padding in these shows because a lot of the shows have like 20 episode seasons, which I think is too long. There's a lot of contrived and cliches that happen. A lot of plot twists that you see coming from like 10 miles away. I mean, there's just a lot of elements in these shows that have been done to death. Been there, done that. Got the lousy t-shirt. Black Lightning is officially canon now of Arrowverse. The first 2 seasons weren't, but after Crisis on Infinite Earths, it is now. Technically. Originally, Black Lightning wasn't meant to be canon, but part of the Arrowverse, but it is now. Let's see, Dan, Disney Plus is... Well, none of the Marvel shows have come out yet, Dan. Like, Crisis on Earth X comes before... I don't remember the lineup exactly, Ethan, Ishmael, whatever you wish to go by. There's Crisis on Earth X. Then I think there's one in between. What was the other one? Like, the crossover events used to be really cool. But I will say this without spoiling Crisis on Infinite Earths. It was a letdown. I mean, they built it up, and it had potential, but it just ended up being a letdown in the end. Elseworlds. Okay, Elseworlds. I think Elseworlds was okay. I think I liked Elseworlds, if I remember correctly. The problem is they try to be clever with these shows, and they're not. They're playing out of their league, and it seems pretty apparent that a lot of the more recent material, the more recent shows, it just feels like the writers are not even bothering to go by. They're just going by the name of the show and the name, like Batwoman, and then they go by the characters introduced in the comics. But it doesn't feel like that they're actually diving into the comics in order to flesh out these characters a little bit more. And the truth is, Batwoman deserves more. She deserves to be fleshed out better than she was on that abomination of a show. And for the record, I do not have a problem with anyone's orientation or life choices. I'm very supportive of that. And I know that in the comics, Batwoman is a lesbian. That's fine. But this TV show version of Batwoman was terrible. Terrible. And it's because of the writers. It's because of the showrunner. They did a horrible job. And by the way, Batwoman uses guns. And yet, the CW version of Batwoman wasn't using guns. Oh, but we can't have our hero using guns. But they have... See, that's the funny thing. See, like in the Arrowverse, there's several heroes in Arrow that uses guns. Yeah. Dan, I think the Joker movie should be a standalone movie. I think it should just be a standalone movie. I don't think it has to be part of anything. It's its own thing. Whether you like it or not, it's its own thing. And that's fine. We could deliver some materials, I guess. We'll do some local deliveries. Why not? Actually, let's do a resupply. We'll do a resupply.
Okay, so I heard some of our competitors have gone missing.
Gotta stretch.
You can track them down. Feels like the sporting thing to do. I sure hope nothing
Sport. Hello, sport.
If it has, well, no point in letting their supplies go to waste. Always look for the silver lining, I say.
Okay,
Just keep your
Crips.
eyes open.
Thank you, Crips. Sage wisdom, as always. Hope y'all are having a great weekend so far. If you're enjoying the stream, a like would be greatly appreciated. No, Ethan, I used to watch the animated movies. In fact, I have quite a few, but they started going downhill. And I just stopped wasting my money and time buying them. But I heard that Justice League Dark Apocalypse War was actually pretty good. And I think it's like the last one. I believe it's like the last DC animated movie. And it's sad because for the most part, the DC animated movies were pretty good. And they go all the way back to Batman the Animated Series, Superman Animated Series, Batman Beyond, the Justice Leagues. They were all great. And that's where the animated franchise, the animated DC-verse, came from. Yeah, I mean, it's been quite a few movies, and now it's over. So, yay, it's a search mission. Great. Yeah, Dan, I mean, the Joker movie is its own thing. Joaquin Phoenix he's a great actor, and he's usually great in almost everything he does. And the world looks good. The world building looks good. But I don't really consider him to be like the actual Joker. Maybe like a proto-Joker, if you will. But he did a good job. But I think that if once again they're rebooting the Batman franchise, oh boy, another reboot. And look, Batman's one of my favorite superheroes. But yeah. I think we found the wagon. Hey, how convenient. You're all here for me to loot. Well, I'm going to skin them and take their pelts back to Crips. He'll make some use out of them. Batman Bad Blood had Batwoman in it, and I think they did a better job with portraying Batwoman than the TV series did. Because if I remember correctly, that Batwoman seemed more aligned with the comic version of Batwoman. I agree, Erica. I think that we're overdue for a new minigame to Red Dead Online, like Blackjack. A lot of people would like to have Blackjack, or Dominoes, or Five Finger Filet. Liar's Dice, eventually, like Phil wanted earlier. Maybe Horseshoes. I know people really didn't care for Horseshoes, for the most part. But, I mean, there's definitely minigames that I would love to see them add to Red Dead Online. And I think it's been at least a year since we got poker. So yeah, we're kind of overdue for a new mini game. Alright, so these pelts are going back to Crips. Now we got to grab the sack of goodies. The magic sack. What the hell's in this? I have no idea. We don't want to know. Yeah, Erica, I wasn't very good at horseshoes in Red Dead Redemption either. And I feel like that's one of those mini games that they could add for the camp. But I don't know how many people would actually care about it. But, you know. Yeah. Yeah, Ethan, I feel you on that one. I mean, I think it's okay to have some rated R, like, content. But for the most part, they should try to make DC and Marvel TV shows and movies. Okay, are we back? Let me know if we're back. OBS hiccup occurred. Apologies for the OBS hiccup. Hopefully we're back. Let me know if we're back. ISP issue, Doc. It happens like every 2 hours for me for some reason. It just happens like around 2 hours. It just, I don't know why. I think it's because of my ISP. I don't know why it happens, but usually it happens around the same time during a live stream. It's very strange. Alright, so we got the deliveries. Dirty Gecko! Hello, Dirty Gecko. How's it going? Good to see you. Alright, delivery made.
Nice work.
Mission passed.
Supplies are looking healthy right now.
Donate these.
I suppose this will do.
Well, I suppose it will. Okie dokie. Yay. Let's see. Dance has always been a fan of Ben Affleck's Batman. I feel like going real fast. Let me finish my thought real quick about the DC Comics TV shows, Marvel movies, TV shows. I feel like that they're meant to be, for the most part, enjoyed by everybody. Adult fans, young adult fans, teenagers, families, and I think that that's where most of these movies and TV shows are at their best when they cater to everybody. When they're not trying to, like, basically tell people you can't watch this for reasons. The problem with the DCU expanded universe is they tried to rush it too fast. And I didn't have a problem with Ben Affleck being Batman. I'm okay with him being Batman in the DCEU. I mean, even though I do like Christian Bale's performance in the Dark Knight trilogy, it's its own separate thing. That's fine. Stellar J, what's up, Stellar J? How you doing? Good to see you. But like, I like Henry Cavill as Superman. I mean, yeah, Man of Steel was a little dark. I still thought he did a great job, and I'm glad that DC is smart and they're actually talking to Henry Cavill about coming back as Superman, because I think he's a good choice for Superman. They just need to lighten Superman up a little bit. Make Superman what Superman's supposed to be, a symbol of hope. You know, hope in these dark times, you know? You know, Superman is supposed to be that beacon of light, right? It's just like what his father says to him, like, and the original Superman movies, you know? Not the original, but the Christopher Reeve ones. Where, you know, his father tells him, like, you know, they're great people, Kal-El, but they only lack the light to show them the way. And that's what Superman is supposed to be. Superman is supposed to be the light to show people the way. To show humanity the way that there is more than just their world and their own divisiveness. That there's a larger universe. It's, you know, scary and intimidating, but there's also hope. Like, Superman is supposed to be that genuine hero. That outright 100% hero. Ethan, yeah, Jared Leto is no longer going to be Joker. That's probably for the best. But like I said, the DCEU movie franchise was just rushed. It was rushed. Batman v Superman was not good. It was written by Chris Terrio, by the way, who also wrote the script for Rise of Skywalker. There you go. They did some, like, the actor they got for Lex Luthor I didn't like. They should have given Wonder Woman her own movie first. They should have given Batman his own movie. And instead of a Batman versus Superman angle, they should have done World's Finest. Like, World's Finest. Why do superheroes always have to fight each other? I hate that shit. I'm so tired of it. They're heroes. They're supposed to be on the same side. They may have egos and different opinions, but at the end of the day, Superman and Batman are destined to be best friends. They're meant to be best friends. And that's what I hate about Batman v Superman. I mean, they did a terrible job with Doomsday. I mean, I guess one of the only things I really like about it is Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. And like I said, she deserved her own movie before that. They should have done a Wonder Woman movie. They should have done a Ben Affleck Batman movie. And then eventually led to a World's Finest. They should have built it up. Instead, they were trying to rush against the MCU, and they paid for it. And they went too dark. They went way too dark. Yeah, Fat, we're talking about comics. And movies and comics. Yippee. Yeah, Dan, exactly. The Joker movie is its own thing, and that's fine. It's its own thing. It's never going to be connected to whatever they're attempting to do going forward with the DC, like, universe. Cool, Kane. Hope you enjoy your pizza. Yes, Ethan. Ben Affleck is no longer Batman. They're once again rebooting the Batman franchise with Robert Pattinson as Batman. They have a pretty good cast of characters revolved around the new Batman franchise. Whether or not it turns out to be good or bad remains to be seen. Once it comes out, I guess we'll find out one way or the other. I hope it's good, but I am kind of tired of Batman being rebooted over and over and over again. I just hope that they're smart and they come to realize that people are just tired of the origin story. We're tired of the origin story. And it doesn't need to be brought up every single time. Bring it up in a flashback really quick. Just establish the fact that he's Batman. We've been through it time and time and time again. That's my advice. Let's see. Should they bring back Tobey Maguire? I mean, there has been talk about some people wanting, like, Sam Raimi to, like, do one more, like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire and Christian Dunst, kind of wrapping up that story in Spider-Man 4. But at the same time, Tom Holland is Spider-Man right now, so. But, you know, Spider-Man has also been rebooted quite a few times, too. So, I just hope that they just stick with Tom Holland for a while. Just stick with him. Let him be Spider-Man for a few more years. It's just how I feel about it. Well, Ethan, I think Gal Gadot is still Wonder Woman. What's the actor that plays Aquaman? Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa is still Aquaman. The actor that plays Flash might be in trouble. He may no longer be the Flash because of an incident that occurred about a month ago. He kind of sort of choked a fan, and it was kind of sort of caught on video. So that might be the end of him as the Flash. I don't know. I mean, the actor that plays Cyborg, he's, as far as I know, the actor that plays Cyborg hasn't caused any issues, so I'm sure he's okay. But I don't know. See, Darian, you want a Nightwing game? Yeah, it would be cool if they would actually have done that with the Arkham games, you know, going forward, post Arkham Knight, and focused on Nightwing and Robin. No, Ethan, fortunately, I don't think the actor playing Lex Luthor is staying because he was a terrible Lex Luthor. He was shit. That's not Lex Luthor, in my opinion. The closest that we've gotten to a faithful Lex Luthor is Luthor from the animated series, voiced by Clancy Brown. That is, in my opinion, the best animated live-action Lex Luthor we've gotten. I never even liked Gene Hackman's Luthor because that's not Luthor either. Well, good for you, Fat. Glad you like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. But you never know. Maybe they'll do a fourth Spider-Man. Maybe they'll, if their demand is high enough, maybe they'll bring back, you know, Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi, Christian Dunst, Bruce Campbell. And maybe they'll give us a fourth Spider-Man that wraps it up. Look, I like Gene Hackman as an actor. I love Gene Hackman as an actor. But his Lex Luthor was terrible. It was terrible. He wasn't, like, as a comic book fan, he was not a good Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor is supposed to be a captain of industry. He's not supposed to be hiding in an underground, like, subway or wherever the hell he was hiding. He was just a mustache-twirling villain. Lex Luthor is supposed to be a multi-billionaire. He's supposed to be strong and smart. Just like Lex Luthor is in the Superman animated series and just like he is in the Justice League series. Voiced by the legendary Clancy Brown. That is my Lex Luthor. Dan, I mean, they are doing a Snyder cut for Justice League, which will be on, what, HBO Max next year? But I don't know if they're ever going to do a Justice League 2, or they'll just do a complete reboot of... I know there's talk of J.J. Abrams doing Justice League Dark, which... Yay. Good. Awesome. J.J. gets to go wreck another franchise. I mean, technically the DCU's already wrecked. Hey, we just murdered another birdo. Good job, Galaxy Traveler. Very cool. Darian, I don't know. I have no idea who's going to be the next Wolverine. Well, Ishmael, I don't think that they're going to use a fictional character, Big B Wolf, to be Wolverine. I don't think that's going to happen. Anyways, I think that's enough for today. I think that's enough. We're not even doing anything. We're just riding around, not even really playing the game. But anyways, I do appreciate y'all being here. My awesome viewers, subscribers, fans, you all are awesome. So we will probably be back tomorrow for the PC stream. PS4 stream. And we'll see how tomorrow goes. Maybe tomorrow will go better than today. Maybe I'll have a better day tomorrow. I don't know. I was kind of having a bad day, but I appreciate you all being here. Let's see. Fat, Kane, Erica, Tommy Angelo Jr., Ethan, Space Monkey, Darian, Dan. Let's see. Who else was here? I do appreciate y'all being here. Tommy, thanks for being here, Tommy. Stellar J was here. Dirty Gecko, UG Outlaw, Doc Holiday. Along with, Sinister was here. Sinister, thank you very much for the $10 super chat, but you're already wanted. You don't get another poster. Let's see. Todd was here. A few people were here. Phil was here earlier. Belfast Gamer. Mario was here. ToykoTent. Sasuke was here. Conor was here. Dwayne was here. DeForest was here. So I do appreciate y'all being here. Hopefully you all enjoyed the stream. I wish I would have done a better job for y'all performance-wise today. It is just no comment. Less said about today, the better. Hopefully it gets better. And hopefully you all have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully for the PS4 stream. And we may still do this evening, tonight, America time tonight, a Discord chat party where we just hang out and voice chat, some of us. Any of you interested in Discord, let me know. And just talk about random things. You guys want to talk about comics tonight? We can talk about that. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about if I get enough people interested. If not, then we'll try to do it another time, which is fine. But Batman v Superman was garbage, Darian. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But I hope you all have a great weekend. If you're new to the channel, I stream and cover Red Dead Online, Grand Theft Auto Online, as well as the Mafia franchise. And we will be back tomorrow for the PS4 stream, and then Sunday for the Xbox stream of Red Dead Online. And you can subscribe if you want, just like Robert Donald did. Thank you, Robert Donald, for the sub. Very much appreciated. You can subscribe, join the GeauxBurns Nation, and to be notified about future streams and content, ring, ding the bell. Members listed below in the description section. Thank you so much to our members, junior members, elite members, and May 2020 Super Chat heroes going above and beyond for the GeauxBurns Nation. Always appreciated, never ever required. You can also find that list of members in the About section, along with the socials, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and of course our awesome Discord community. Other channels, including the Vlogs channel, where I just recently posted a new vlog, May 2020 vlog. And Burns Report, where I just finished reviewing the entire Star Wars saga, all 9 episodes. Those channels and other channels can be found over in the featured channel section. Have a fantastic weekend. And as always, I will see you tomorrow for hopefully the PS4 Red Dead Online stream. From the bottom of my heart to you, from me. No. Wrong line. I messed that up. I'm sorry. From me to each and every one of you, cowgirls, cowboys, cowpokes. From the bottom of my heart, as always, thanks for watching.